Guests, kindly be seated. All the guests are requested to be seated. We are waiting for our chief guest. He'll be here any moment. He will be here any moment now. You are requested to be silent and take your seats. Boys, sit down. Boys, all the boys, you're requested to sit down. I know you've been very patient. A few moments more. You are kindly requested not to use your mobiles during the program, as we have professional photographers and videographers to cover the event. The national anthems will be the last event, so you are requested to be seated till then. Dear guests, it's a very special moment for us. It is our 41st Foundation Day. We will all be witnessing a memorable event. Girls and boys, you're requested to take your seats. I can see a group of girls standing in the middle. Take your seats. The aisles have been marked. Take your seats accordingly. Ladies and gentlemen, all of you are supposed to sit down. You're requested to take your seats. We are going to start our program. All of you, please take your seats. Teachers can also be seated. The teachers are also requested to be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you all with open hearts, for you have played a vital part in shaping our school and making it great. You worked tirelessly to uplift and upgrade. Just before we commence today's event, we kindly request the audience to follow certain guidelines to ensure the smooth running of the proceedings.
Kindly keep your mobiles either on silent mode or switched off till the end of the program.
You are requested to refrain from using your personal cameras and mobiles during the program. We have arranged for an official photographer and videographer to capture the event.
Also, please note that food items and drinks are strictly prohibited in the hall. We also request our dear audience to maintain silence and remain seated till the end of the function. Today's last act would be the national anthems, so I would request you to remain seated till then. Thank you for your cooperation.
We are waiting for our chief guest to arrive. So just be a little more patient. Teachers, you can take your seats. Teachers are requested to take their seats. Guests, kindly maintain silence in the hall. Our chief guest is about to arrive. Our distinguished guests have arrived. Let us welcome them with a standing ovation. You can sit down. I will announce again. Our distinguished guests have arrived. Let us welcome them with a standing ovation. All of you, we are privileged to have amongst us honored chief guest, His Excellency Abu Mathen George, Deputy Chief of Mission to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Guest of honor, Mr. Anwar Sadat, Member Higher Board, International Indian Schools, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Chairman of the School Managing Committee, Mr. Sanoj Gopalakrishna Pillai, and the members of the School Managing Committee, Mr. Muhammad Furqan, Mr. Muazzam Dadan, Mr. Saeed Muhammad Firoz Ashraf, Mr. Misbahullah Ansari, and Ms. Sadia Irfan Khan. Principal of International Indian School, Dammam, Mr. Sunil Peter, all school officials, teachers, and staff. Welcome and a very good afternoon to all. Today is a day of celebration, as it is amazing to see how far this school, which started in a few porter cabins with 15 teachers and 250 students, has come so far since its inception in 1982. I'm sure the pioneers who laid the foundation stone of this school would be proud of what it has become today. Their unwavering determination, their unrelenting spirit, and their unshakable faith in the power of education has been instrumental in making this school a reality. They persevered and created something truly special that will continue to impact generations to come. The school that started small and humble has grown to be a world-class ensemble. From the pioneers who laid the foundation stone to the versatile global citizens it has grown.
Before we begin the proceedings of the day, let us invoke the blessings of the Almighty. For the recitation of a few verses from the Holy Quran, we have Master Kashif, and for its translation in English, we have Master Junaid.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبارك الذي جعل في السماء بروجا وجعل فيها سراجا وقمرا منيرا وهو الذي جعل الليل والنهار خلفة لمن أراد أن يذكر أو أراد شكورا وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما والذين يبيتون لربهم سجدا وقياما والذين يقولون ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما صدق الله العظيم.
I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the outcast. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Blessed is the one who has placed constellations in the sky, as well as a radiant lamp and a luminous moon. He is the one who causes the day and night to alternate as a sign for whoever desires to be mindful or to be grateful. The true servant of the most compassionate are those who walk on the earth humbly, and when foolish address them improperly, they only respond with peace. They are those who spend a good portion of night in prostrating themselves and standing before their lords. They are those who pray, "Our Lord, keep the punishment of hell away from us, for its punishment is indeed unrelenting. It is certainly an evil place to settle and reside." Holy and true are the verses of Allah, chapter number 25, verse 61 to 66.
Thank you, Master Kashif and Master Junaid.
Thankfulness is the beginning of gratitude. Gratitude is the completion of thankfulness. We, as proud participants of this eminent institution, take this opportunity to extend our sincere appreciation and gratitude to the Ministry of Education, Saudi Arabia, for their unwavering support.
Today, we are honored by the presence of our eminent guests who bring vibrancy to our gathering. We are thrilled to extend a warm welcome to them by offering tokens of our gratitude and appreciation.
It is our privilege and honor to have His Excellency Abu Mathen George, Deputy Chief of Mission to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, as our esteemed chief guest. He is a seasoned diplomat who joined the Indian Foreign Service in 2009. He had served as Second Secretary, Press, Information and Political at the Indian Embassy in Cairo. Prior to assuming charge in Riyadh, in August 2023, he was serving as First Secretary and then as Counselor Commerce in Washington, D.C. In terms of academic credentials, he is highly accomplished. He is an erudite who graduated in law from National Law School of India University, Bangalore, and obtained Masters in Public Policy from Princeton University, New Jersey. He has earned a certificate in Arabic language and literature from American University in Cairo, which demonstrates his linguistic prowess. In a gesture of respect and admiration, the school captains, Yashdeep Dash and Nuha Irfan Khan, will be presenting a sapling as a token of welcome. This moment is not just a customary presentation, but a moment of great honor and dignity for us.
We are indeed honored to have as guest of honor Mr. Anwar Sadat, Member, Higher Board, International Indian Schools, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and a cherished alumnus of IIS Dammam with us today. He will be greeted with a sapling by Sports Captain, Girls Section, Alina Alexander, and Safrina Kader, Captain, GMS.
We appreciate the presence of the chairman of the school managing committee, Mr. Sanoj Gopalakrishna Pillai. He will be presented with a sapling by Captain's Secondary Section, Nasrullah Nawaz Khan and Inaya Chirakal. We are honored to have the principal of Iisd Dammam, Mr. Sunil Peter, with us. He will be presented with a sapling by Captain's Middle Section, Rayyan Anwar and Safrina Kadir. We are truly privileged to be in the esteemed company of the members of the school managing committee. In a grand display of respect and admiration, they will be welcomed with flowers. This honor will be bestowed by the school vice captain, Saeed Ali Iqbal, who will be ably accompanied by the young and energetic Samdev Sanoj from the prep section.
We now formally commence the program. I am Akshay of grade 12.
I am Mohammed Hamdullah of grade 12.
I am their teacher guide, Dr. Sonika Pal, and together we will take you on a journey through dance, drama, music, and lots of fun.
Mr. Sanoj Gopalakrishna Pillai, chairman of the School Managing Committee, is a dynamic and versatile professional who is deeply committed to the welfare of the Indian community and the school. I would like to invite our chairman on stage to deliver the welcome address.
Assalamu alaikum, namaste, and a warm good evening to all present here. I'm extremely privileged to deliver this welcome address today on the 41st Foundation Day of our school. On October 10, 1982, the foundation of this school was laid by the brilliance, foresight, and dedication of few members of this Indian community. Today, 41 years later, we can proudly say that the institution has grown to its pinnacle of glory by the grace of the Almighty, the limitless dedication of our founding fathers and beloved teachers, and the unstinted support of our beneficiaries. On behalf of all present here, I cordially and respectfully welcome our chief guest, His Excellence Abu Mathen George, Deputy Chief of Mission, Embassy of India to Riyadh. He is highly respected and known for his kind deeds, and he takes an active interest in the activities of our school. His wife, Mrs. Manusmriti, was also a First Secretary of the Embassy of India, Riyadh. It is with a great pleasure I welcome Mr. Anwar Sadat, Member of Higher Board, International Indian Schools, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. He is a person who strives hard to provide best environment to the international schools across this kingdom. I cordially welcome the members of the School Management Committee, Mr. Muhammad Furqan, Mrs. Sadia Irfan Khan, Said Firoz Ashraf, Mr. Mozam Dadan, Mr. Misbahul Ansari, a team of committed members of the School Management Committee who work consistently for the best of our school. A hearty welcome to the principal of our organization, Mr. Sunil Peter, an able leader who guide others to success, ensuring that everyone is performing at their best level. I also welcome all school officials, Associate Principal Tamkin Ma'am, Vice Principal Dr. Irfan Wahid, and various section heads on this occasion. They are the people behind the wheels who run the school smoothly and effectively. I extend a cordial welcome to the officials of our neighboring schools also. A warm welcome to all the teachers of this Iisd Damam who work tirelessly to make the school reach its glory. I extend a warm welcome to all the parents. We treasure your love and concern towards our institution, which is your child's second home. A hearty welcome to the members from the press and media also. Last but not at the least, let me welcome our dear students of class 12. They are the future of our school and our country also. Once again, I welcome each one of your presence here for the 41st Foundation Day of the International Indian School, Dammam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the warm welcome.
Effective leaders possess qualities such as empathy, integrity, vision, and the ability to inspire and motivate others. We are privileged to have such a leader as the principal of our school. We now invite our esteemed principal, Mr. Sunil Peter, to present the school annual report.
Our esteemed chief guest, His Excellency Mr. Anwar Sadat, the member of the Higher Board, International Indian Schools in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Mr. Sanoj Gopalakrishna Pillai, the chairman of the School Managing Committee, International Indian School, Dammam, all members of the School Managing Committee, Ms. Sadia Irfan Khan, Mr. Mazam Dadan, Mr. Muhammad Furqan, Mr. Syed Firoz Ashraf, and Mr. Misbah Ansari, all my distinguished guests, school officials, faculty members, and all the students of International Indian School, Dammam, a very good evening to one and all. Time has come to remember our roots. It's a time to remember the inception, the foundation day of our school. Down the memory lane way back in 1982, on October 10, wherein 250 students and 15 staff had embarked on a journey into education and teaching students with the motto, in quest of excellence. Living up to the motto, in quest of excellence, during the past 41 years, International Indian School, Dammam has established itself as a premier educational institution, providing quality education to the Indian students in the Eastern Province under the patronage of the Embassy of India, Riyadh. With each passing year, the school foundation grew stronger, more resilient to any challenges what may. And today, International Indian School, Dammam stands tall with a remarkable strength of 13,925 students, 654 teachers, and administrative staff on roll. The accomplishment of the school lies in providing quality education with a positive emphasis on character formation, cooperation, quest for excellence. The school maintains a well-chalked out plan for academics as well as co-curricular activities. The academics is the soul of our school, and in International Indian School, we emphasize on competency-based education in line with the CBSE bylaws by implementing a robust study design or a customized curriculum to ensure proficiency in critical thinking, personalized learning by students through demonstration of their knowledge, skills, values, attitudes that are required to deal with real-life situations at the age and grade appropriate. Coming to our results, our Class 12 result classification, 739 students from International Indian School appeared for the Class 12 examination in 2023, and 734 students passed in the examination, and the pass percentage is 99.3%. Ms. Joanna Maria George, Ms. Swati Sri Kumar are the school toppers with 97.6%. Both are the toppers among all the CBSE affiliated schools in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Apart from the overall toppers, subject toppers, stream toppers are mentioned on the screen. Fourteen students secured above 95% and above. 44 students have secured between 90 to 95%. 135 students secured between 80 to 90%. 211 students secured between 70 to 80%. 230 students secured between 60 to 70%. And 100 students secured below 60%. Coming to our Class 10 result classification, 818 students from International Indian School appeared for the Class 10 examination in 2023, and all 818 students passed the CBSE board exam. The pass percentage is 100. Master Rafael Milvin Tuttle scored 98.2% and secured first position. Ms. Naushin Safira scored 98% and secured the second position. Ms. Sri Lakshmi Sandosh Kumar scored 97.6%, securing the third position. The subject-wise performance is commendable, with the following 15 students scoring a perfect 100% in different subjects. Hundred and 27 students secured above 90%. 194 students have secured between 80 to 90%. 207 students secured between 70 to 80%. 185 students secured between 60 to 70%. And 105 students below 60%. In addition to the normal course of classroom instruction and test, in International Indian School, Dammam, we have a well-chalked out planner with a range of activities and programs that take place outside of the classrooms. Besides the regular PE classes, the school encourages students to participate in after-school activities like basketball, volleyball, table tennis, football, badminton, cricket, and athletics. Students from International Indian School are considered to be the best in the kingdom when it comes to extra academic activities. Of late, during September-October, International Indian School, Dammam, hosted the 31st CBSE cluster meet, wherein 1,127 students, 112 coaches from 21 CBSE schools across the kingdom participated in basketball, athletics, table tennis, badminton, debate, quiz, science projects, and exhibits. Our students performed exceedingly well and bagged the overall championship trophy for a second consecutive year after the COVID closures. Out of the 147 students from International Indian School, Dammam, who participated in the 31st cluster meet, 52 students were qualified for the sports at the CBSE national level and participated in various sports conducted in different schools in India. Our basketball team was specially appreciated by the Director of Sports Authority of India, and all the team members, the coach received mementos for the participation. Besides sports and games, science fair projects and experiments are conducted in International Indian School, what we call Spectra for the girls and EduX for the boys. These projects, experiments are a culmination of classroom learning into a hands-on experience and experiments wherein creativity, innovation, hard work, teamwork, and dedication of the students and teachers are nurtured. The theme of the science fair projects and experiments this year was Giving Life to Ideas, and 250 science working models were presented during the Spectra, demonstrating creativity, promotion of eco-friendly innovations, community health, environment, advancement in information technology, biodiversity, mathematics, art, culture, and literature. Coming to schools, Scouts and Guides, International Indian School Dammam Scouts and Guides Unit, which is registered under the Bharat Scouts and Guides National Headquarters, New Delhi, is one of the largest Scouts and Guides students' movement from a single school, numbering a total of 803 Scouts and Guides and 24 Scouts Masters and Guide Captains. Regular training program for Scouts and Guides are conducted. Community outreach programs like beach cleaning initiative, awareness campaign, activities like AIDS awareness, No Tobacco Day, Peace and Harmony are conducted. Scout Master Training Program, 4 of our dedicated Scout Masters underwent training program in the district of Wayanad, Kerala, to enhance their pedagogical skill, enabling them to provide a better learning experience to our Scouts and Guides at International Indian School, Dammam. Participation in World Jamboree. We are also proud to report that our Scouts Master, Mr. Bino Matthew, and a student of grade 11, Shreya Premlal, represented our school at the World Jamboree in South Korea. This international gathering allowed our guide to exchange experiences, learn from other scouting communities, and bring back valuable insights that will benefit our group at International Indian School, Dammam. G20 Summit with the participation of more than 1,000 students and parents. Coming to school assembly. Our regular school assembly is the breakfast of the day to begin with the learning process at International Indian School, Dammam. Topics and activities include Saudi National Day, Saudi Founding Day, Independence Day, Republic Day, United Nations Day, International Labour Day, Mother's Day, Literacy Day, Earth Day, Teachers' Day, Children's Day, Vishwa Hindi Divas Day, Library Weeks, Environmental Day, International Yoga Day, Gandhi Jayanti, Constitution Day, etc. are celebrated during morning assemblies. These special assemblies give awareness to the students of such important occasions, and they develop a desirable attitude of value and reverence for such occasions. Career guidance, cells, and career fair. The Embassy of India, Riyadh, and the Consulate of India, Jeddah, in association with EduNil, organized 2 career fairs in International Indian School for the students of grade 11 and 12. The Indian Higher Education Career Fair was held on the 7th November, and the Unigrad was held on the 20th November. Both career fairs have facilitated our students and their parents in having a meaningful interaction with more than 30 universities in India and their campuses in abroad. Talent hunt competitions. As part of talent hunt programs and to motivate young endowed children in International Indian School, Dammam, we organize vibrant competitions in different sections for students of classes 3 to 8 during the month of January every year. Under the initiative of various clubs, different activities like Young Minds Talent Search Exam, debate competition, speech contest, literary competitions, drawing and painting, project competitions, GK, quiz competition, etc. are conducted. The school publications. The annual school magazine Focus provides a platform to the students to present their creative work in writing. Student magazine Annual Journal of Business and Economics, a first-time subject-specific journal, has been launched in International Indian School, Dammam, and in the Kingdom schools. This journal will expand and enhance our students' vision, helping them navigate the complex web of commerce and business in future. Fire drill. Fire drill and evacuation program is conducted in both the school buildings on a regular basis to help students and staff members respond appropriately in the event of an emergency and to make sure everyone knows how to evacuate the building safely and quickly. Graduation Day. To honor the outgoing students of grade 12, special graduation day is organized every year at International Indian School, Dammam. Annual award function. A separate function is organized every year to felicitate our students with the highest academic performance. This year, on the 19th June 2023, Mr. Mozam Dadan, the ex-chairman, was the chief guest for the program. Students with academic achievements in CBSE exam of class 12 and class 10 were recognized and awarded. Parent-teacher meeting. We at International Indian School, Dammam, encourage our parents to actively participate in the journey of their child's learning. Close communication is at the core of our partnership approach, and we are aware of the great trust you have reposed in us, and it will be our constant endeavor to live up to your expectations. Parent-teacher meetings are organized regularly to ensure timely interaction, particularly after every term and evaluation. Teacher empowerment is a continuous process in our school. One Saturday of every month is utilized for in-house teacher training and professional development program by the school. Newly appointed teachers go through a separate orientation process organized by the school. Mentor-mentee system is very successful in training the new teachers. Coming to the special care section of International Indian School, Dammam. The objective of the special child care section of International Indian School, Dammam, is to enable differently gifted students to function independently and as meaningfully as possible. The special child care section has special education needs program and remedial teaching program. We focus on the development of academic, behavioral, emotional, and physical aspects of students with basic self-help skills. Computer labs, science labs, libraries, and other facilities. A well-equipped lab are functional in all subjects like physics, chemistry, biology, maths, computer science, home science, and geography. As separate libraries are functional for all sections with a total 70,000 books on various subjects, excluding the reference books added to the libraries every year. Special awards and recognition. On this occasion of the 41st Foundation Day of the school, 3 staff will be receiving a triple decadian service award, 6 staff receiving a quarter century service award, 13 staff receiving a double decadian service award, and 30 staff would be receiving a decadian service award. On this occasion, I would like to also mention the principal, Mayonnaise ma'am, asked me to convey to all the awardees her wishes. Wherever she may be, she would be watching this, and she told me this morning to convey her gratitude and congratulations to all those staff members who are receiving awards this evening. Sports and academic merit category list for students. We have 4 students receiving awards for Best Sports Person of the Year 2023 and 2 Best Outgoing Students of Class 12 receiving the Principal's Award for their overall performance in the academics. On behalf of all present here, I congratulate and wish the award-winning staff and students, wishing the staff many more fruitful years of service in this prestigious institution, and wishing the students all the very best in your future endeavors. The School Managing Committee. The School Managing Committee, under the leadership of our chairman, Mr. Sanoj Gopalakrishna Pillai, is providing marvelous support to the school for its smooth functioning in academics and administrative areas. The great patronage received from His Excellency Dr. Suhail Ajaz Khan, the Ambassador of India, the school observer Mr. Muhammad Shabir, and the constant guidance support of the members of the higher board for all 10 international Indian schools in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia are very specially remembered at this moment with a great and special gratitude. We are highly delighted to express our gratitude for the support, guidance, encouragement received from Dr. Fatima bin Nazar, Directress, and Mr. Hussein Maqbool, Assistant Director for Private and Foreign Education Department, Ministry of India, Eastern Province, Saudi Arabia. As we come to the conclusion of the report, looking back at the trajectory growth of International Indian School Dammam, the quantum, the magnitude of achievement in 4 decades is summed up this way. Over the years, way back from 1982 until today, the school has been resilient in times of trials, overcame all challenges, very especially the 2 major challenges, the Gulf War, which was hit majorly in Dammam, and the pandemic that took place all across the globe. In spite of all these challenges, the school has been consistently doing well, maintaining its standards and maintaining its strength. In 40 years, we have achieved a very high alumnus record of 19,277 students who passed out from this institution from grade 10, and 12,138 students who passed out from this institution from grade 12. I express my sincere gratitude, thanks to all the stakeholders of the school, like our parents, students, staff, management, and seek their continuous support and cooperation for the growth and development of this institution in order to flourish as a great center for learning, radiating its light, fragrance to the whole world. May God Almighty bless this institution to grow profusely and flourish abundantly, molding young, innocent minds into global citizens of the world. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for presenting the inspiring report. We thank Ms. Farida Daoud, computer teacher, for providing the technical assistance. Now, I hand it over to the awards committee, headed by Ms. Najma Nakhat, for the distribution of awards.
A very blissful evening to the assembly of distinguished guests, worthy dignitaries, and our esteemed audience. Awards are not just recognition of our accomplishments, but they are reminders of our own potential. They hold the power to inspire us to achieve even greater things. The greatest achievement is not only winning awards, but rather creating a meaningful impact in the lives of others. It is a matter of pride to announce that all the awardees have gone above and beyond their duty to ensure that our institution receives the best. Numbers have life. They are not just symbols on paper. Our esteemed awardees have rendered their heart and soul into their glorious field of education. Overwhelming elation sweeps us when we have gathered today to acknowledge the most talented stars of this day who had devoted their remarkable decade, double decade, quarter of a century, and triple decade of their dedicated service to this institution. Let's commence with the first category of awards, the Decadian Award. International Indian School Dhammam is indeed honored to acknowledge the contribution of all the Decadians who have so significantly contributed to the development of this institution. To begin with the award distribution, I now cordially invite Mrs. Sadia Irfan Khan, Member of Managing Committee and Member Admin Subcommittee, to come upon the stage and honor the awardees. Ma'am, please. The awardees are Mrs. Surmi C.A., Mrs. Nazima Kazi. I request Mrs. Lada C.S., Headmistress of Upper Primary Section, to collect the award on her behalf. Mrs. Jasmine Harris. Mrs. Usha Joy. Mrs. Biji Shahib. Thank you, ma'am. Now I kindly invite Mr. Syed Muhammad Firoz Ashraf, Member of Managing Committee and Academic Subcommittee, to honor the awardees. Sir, please. Mrs. Aisha Nadeem. Mrs. Betty Das. Mrs. Vinita Roshan. Mrs. Nanda Sridhar. Mrs. Razina Bivi. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now I kindly invite Mr. Misbah Ansari, Member of Managing Committee and Member Finance Subcommittee, to give away the awards. Sir. Mrs. Shabana Yasmin. Mrs. Anupama P.S. Mrs. Rahmat B. Syed. Mrs. J.C. Paulos. Mrs. Benedicta D'Souza. Thank you, sir. Now I kindly call upon Mr. Sunil Peter, Principal of International Indian School, Dhamam, to give away the awards, please. Mrs. Mahajabi Bhano. Mrs. Asha Mole. Mrs. Cynthia D. Almeida. Mrs. Sheba Jijo. Mrs. Ambali Suresh Kumar. Thank you, sir. I now kindly invite Mr. Mohammad Furqan, ex-chairman, managing committee and member, admin subcommittee, to give away the awards, sir. Mrs. Sarina Ismail. Mrs. Jessie Monachan. Mrs. Rajashri Manoj. Mrs. Farhana Khan. Mrs. Munawar Sultana. Thank you, sir. Now I cordially invite Mr. Sanoj Gopalakrishna Pillai, Chairman, School Managing Committee, to come up on the stage and honor the awardees. Sir. Mrs. Shrija Georgie. Mrs. Celine Joseph. Mrs. Letika Prasad. Mrs. Krishnaveni Sheshadri. And Mrs. Minnie Jason. Thank you, sir. With this, we come to the conclusion of the first category of awards. Over to Mrs. Jaya Prasad Aib for the rest of the proceedings.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mrs. Jaya Soni. We continue with the second category, the Double Decadian Awards. May I cordially invite the guest of honor for this evening, Mr. Anwar Sadat, member of the Higher Board, International Indian School, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, to kindly come up on the stage and honor the awardees. Sir. I begin with Mrs. Shirley Abraham, a passionate and versatile teacher in English of the senior secondary boys section, who has spent 2 decades inspiring her students to develop a love for the English language. She is instrumental in honing their language skills and artistic talents. Let's give her a big round of applause. Mrs. Juna Nisar from the upper primary section is a remarkable individual who has dedicated 2 decades in the noble pursuit of education. She has left an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of countless students. Join me in applauding her unwavering commitment to shaping young minds. Mrs. Taranum Fatima, during her tenure at International Indian School, Dammam, she has served in various key roles. Her 2 decades of service at Iisd have been marked by dedication, showcasing relentless commitment to the institution and a passion for nurturing the students. We congratulate Mrs. Taranum Fatima on her accomplishment. Mrs. Lubna Tariq has been part of Iisd for the past 20 years as a dedicated, committed teacher of the prep section. She's a firm disciplinarian who maintains a good rapport with both her colleagues and students. Her deep commitment to this institution during her 2 long decades of stay here is truly praiseworthy. Mrs. Rani George, a senior physical science teacher of the boys' secondary section, a fervent educator who strives to make the learning of science enjoyable for students in her journey from upper primary to the senior section. She has demonstrated her abilities in coordinating the subjects maths and science. Her 20 years of dedicated service deserves tremendous appreciation. Mr. Syed Ismail Akbar is a qualified lab attendant with physics as his major. Works in the boys' senior secondary section. He's a great human being. He's a person who handles and prepares the labs for the smooth conduct of CBSE exams. Your long service is a testament to your hard work, loyalty, and invaluable contributions to the institution. Congratulations, sir. Mrs. Shima Anas, basically a science teacher, has stood as a beacon of excellence for incredible 20 years. Her relentless commitment to education has created an environment where a love for learning takes root. Her leadership as the headmistress of girls' middle section has been instrumental in cultivating a culture of collaboration, innovation, and academic excellence. We wish you achieve more laurels in the years ahead. Mrs. Lata Sunil, headmistress of upper primary section, boys section, is an excellent leader, an effective English teacher, and a great motivator. IIS Dammam is fortunate to have dedicated members of faculty like her to pursue its mission of imparting quality education. Congratulations on her double-decade service to the esteemed institution. Mrs. Bindu P. Thomas, the head of Department of Girls' Secondary Section, joined the section in the year 2002 and has rendered an exemplary tenure ever since. She is noted for her brilliant subject expertise and passion for the English language. She has been able to influence and inspire young minds. Congratulations to your remarkable contributions. Mrs. Neema Khalil from the Girls' Secondary Section joined IISD in 2002 as a science teacher. Celebrating 20 years of dedicated service, our vibrant teacher is known for her lively and energetic approach, which receives special recognition. Congratulations on her double decades of service to the esteemed institution. Mrs. Smita Babu is an empathetic and dedicated educator from the Girls' Senior Secondary Section. She possesses the remarkable ability to ignite inspiration and wield influence over her students with fun and enthusiastic interactions. Her soft-spoken demeanor, ardor for the language showcases her profound commitment. Hearty congratulations on achieving this milestone. Mrs. Zeenatunisa is an exemplary educator who joined the Girls' Secondary Section in 2002 as an Urdu teacher. Her hard work and dedicated approach to teaching has helped us to consistently achieve exemplary results in examinations throughout her tenure. Cheers to all your incredible years of work. Mrs. Neelam Sharma, the Hindi teacher with a commendable tenure since 2003, exemplifies punctuality, dedication, and hard work. She is a valuable member of the girls' secondary section. Her popularity among students speaks volumes about her effective teaching methods and commitment to fostering a positive learning environment. A big round of applause for Mrs. Neelam Sharma. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, may I take this opportunity to cordially invite His Excellency Abu Mathen George, Deputy Chief of Mission, Embassy of India, Riyadh, to kindly come up on the stage to honor the awardees who have completed a quarter of a century in this prestigious institution. Sir. Mr. Kamruzama Ansari, a finance officer. He is not merely a guardian of numbers. He is a visionary whose astute financial acumen has brought innovation and efficiency to our institution. He shoulders the responsibility of not only managing the financial resources, but also steering our school toward a path of fiscal prudence and sustainability. We are proud to congratulate you, dear sir, on your achievement of a quarter of a century of dedication and hard work. Mrs. Memuna Tabassum, Headmistress of the Upper Primary Section of the Girls Block, is a highly innovative, extremely efficient, and distinctively organized person. She motivates others to bring out the best in them. She puts her heart and soul into her subject geography, making her classes exciting and interesting. Iisd is extremely grateful for your relentless service of 25 years. Hearty congratulations on achieving this milestone. Mrs. Mumtaz Ali has become the first alumnus of International Indian School, the MAM, to ascend to the position of Head of Department of Girls Senior Secondary Section. This remarkable journey undoubtedly deserves a special applause. She is an exceptionally committed and hardworking person. Join me in recognizing this educator as she receives a well-deserved award. Mr. Shakil Ahmed is a member of the Admin Department and in charge of the school store and supplies. He is a highly dedicated, committed, and resolute person who puts in tireless efforts to do his best in his particular fields. His contribution to the institution for the past 25 years is invaluable. Congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. Mrs. Salma Parveen has dedicated an impressive 25 years of her life to the noble profession of teaching. Her commitment, dedication, and passion for teaching the language Hindi has helped her to impart the significance of it to countless students. Join me in recognizing and applauding this hardworking educator. Mrs. Gayatri Devi, it is with immense pride and admiration that we invite Mrs. Gayatri Devi Uday, a senior Malayalam teacher of the boys' secondary section. She is known for her enthusiasm and sincerity towards her work. A well-experienced teacher with an extensive understanding of the subject and skill who teaches the language in the most interesting way. Congratulations, Mrs. Gayatri Devi. Mr. Kotapalli Sataya, a member of the admin department who has a soft-spoken personality, can be truly described as the backbone of the institution. He has a mastery over carpentry, and his dexterous hands has the ability to work tirelessly. He takes care of the school infrastructure, repairs and maintains it on a regular basis. His selfless service and deep commitment to the institution is truly praiseworthy. Now moving on to the third category of awards, the Triple Decadian Award. It takes a lot of patience, perseverance, and dedication to mold and teach young brains mathematics for 30 long years. Therefore, congratulations are in order. Mr. Biju Puduvillayal Daniel is a kind, compassionate, and approachable maths teacher, educating numerous students by igniting their passion for a subject that many find difficult. His impact extends far beyond the classroom, leaving an indelible mark on the lives of those who he has taught. Congratulations, sir, on achieving this milestone. Mr. A.S.R. Sharif, a senior member of the admin department of International Indian School, Dammam, a very sincere, hardworking, and loyal personality who is in charge of the photocopying of question papers and other confidential documents. He is highly committed and dedicated person who puts in tireless efforts in all his undertakings. Congratulations on your long-term service of 30 years. Mr. Abdul Bashir is a pleasant, polite, trustworthy, efficient and organized cashier in the accounts department of International Indian School, Dammam, a senior staff who possesses excellent customer service skills and always willing to help parents beyond his responsibilities. Is an optimistic person